Greetings everyone and welcome back to a new video. We got some news today. They just put up a blog post a couple hours ago about the first Contact Day event, and console players should be happy to hear that you'll be getting it at the same time as PC players. So April 1st, we're all getting it together. Everyone gets to get it on the fun all at the same time. So that's pretty cool. They're able to push it out to everyone at the same time. Probably because they knew in advance when it would be. They probably had time to arrange it in the background. I know with console stuff, they gotta push that stuff out pretty far in advance because the console manufacturers usually have a lot of red tape to get through. And I'm actually dealing with a little bit of that with YouTube right now. YouTube is not approving my lifetime subscription video, so it's all done, but I'm waiting on YouTube to tell me I can actually get past the copyright checks and everything, so that should be coming pretty soon as well. I don't know which one of these is going to go first. It's a race, we'll see. But you have a choice of events now. For a long time, we only had a few, well, one really. I say a few. We only had one event, which was the rocket event, and it's a pretty good event. And but now we have some more choices, and you can do the synth attack on Mars, and I'm going to have to get a big giant slice of no thank you on that one. If you've never done it, I do recommend doing it once or twice. It is a pretty cool TFO, but it takes forever. A lot of the newer TFOs are just so time-gated, and they take such a long amount of time when you could do one of the other ones instead and get it done with a little bit quicker. It's also pretty samey. It doesn't really change too much. You're kind of just wandering around rescuing ships and stuff, and so it gets old quickly. I did it enough the last time it came around. I'm done with that one for a couple of years, I think. But yeah, if you've never played it before, you might check it out. I seem to be one of the only people who actually likes the music. A lot of people hated that. What I am excited about is the ground patrol, because the pandemic was really just getting started last year when they added it, and I didn't really get a chance to play it, so I haven't played it yet, and I'm looking forward to do that. So one of the other ways you can gain event progress is by doing the ground patrol, so I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. Looking forward to that one quite a bit. I think it went over pretty well. People really like it. I think a lot of people were hoping we would see more ground patrols added to the game, and they never really did that. So I'd still like to see that. I'd love to see some ground patrols get added to the game. I do like patrols. I do patrols pretty regularly. I like doing my TFOs, of course, but patrols are basically one-man TFOs, and you don't have to wait for a group or anything. You can just go in and get some good Star Trek Online murdery goodness whenever you want. So yeah, definitely I'm in favor of adding some more ground patrols. I hope they do that. And then of course we got the classic OG event, the model rocket thing. And I always go through the same cycle on this one. The first 3 or 4 days, I really try hard and put the effort in to get the best rocket and everything, and then I get bored with it and I just kind of AFK, and that always happens. Near the end, everyone's AFKing. You log into it, and it's just all 5 people just stand there the whole time. I don't know if they're going to fix that with AFK penalties or anything. But then on the last day, I feel guilty about it, and then I go back out and try hard on the rocket again. So yeah, I think that's just, event fatigue. These things just go on for too long, for too many days. They kind of wear out their welcome, but it's a pretty cool event. It's very unique. There's nothing else like it in the game. If you're a newer player and you've never done the model rocket, please definitely do it. It's really cool. You get the music at the end from First Contact, the Magic Carpet Ride song, so it's a lot of fun. I've just done it a lot year after year after year, but it's very cool. It's very unique. It's definitely a lot of fun if you've never done it before. But there's nothing new that way, so why am I telling you this? Well, other than the fact that it's news, we do have a new reward, or at least as far as I know, it's a new reward. I don't remember seeing it before. So if you finish the event, it is not part of the campaign 2021 as far as I can tell. It's just its own thing. But you can get a mining laser, which is a ground weapon, as well as a captain's specialization point, 25,000 dill. Those are once each. And then it says you can get an account reclaim toy rocket and hollow emitter. I don't know. Supposedly they claimed the same thing last year and it wasn't. So we'll see. Maybe it'll be character bound again. They're fun to use once or twice. Not really that big a deal, just sort of a party favorite kind of a thing. I'm actually amazed at how realistic this looks. at least in terms of Star Trek Online anyway. I mean, this looks like a DeWalt drill or something you go get at Home Depot. Pretty crazy looking thing for a weapon. And it's a replica of the industrial mining equipment used during the attack on Mars. Hand-operated Martian mining laser is a powerful tool for separating veins of ore from surrounding rock, among other things. Just as the ancient mining picks found their way into the battlefield, the hand-operated Martian mining laser has a certain unorthodox effectiveness, holding the dubious record for most confirmed kills among excavation equipment. I do like the fact that the blog writers do occasionally have a sense of humor, so I really do appreciate that. That's pretty funny. And yeah, I don't know if I would be using it. I mean, normally if I'm doing ground content, I'm using the cyclic modulation stuff for endeavors, or I'm using the Tommy gun to kill the Borg or something like that. Very rarely am I using a weapon that I want to use because it's fun. Normally I'm, having to use a weapon I'm kind of funneled into, so maybe it'll be a fun weapon. We just got Molar's Flaming Sword, which is definitely a really cool looking weapon, so I'm not sure it's going to compete with that. It does do fire damage. It has a primary and secondary fire attack, and then the tertiary attack does an electric stun, so it might be fun. This is a really great screen cap they got of the model, the Holo rocket. That looks really good. Whoever took that screenshot, thumbs up. That looks really beautiful. Probably looks crappy on my low resolution video, but it's a very nice looking picture. And then of course, the usual DIL stuff. If you finish early and you keep doing it, you get the increasing dilithium reward, and there's a buyout. This feels like one of the weaker reward packages we've had in a while, unless you just really want that DeWalt drill for your characters. So if you can't make it, if you can't do it, I don't know that this one is worth buying out, but the option is there for you if you want it. And that's about all it for me. That's it for me. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.